Ever stared at your stovetop, torn between that trusty frying pan and the stately sauté pan, wondering which one will give you the crisp golden sear or the luscious saucy finish you crave? You're not alone. These two kitchen workhorses look similar at a glance, but their shapes, depths, and design details make them excel at different jobs. Let's break it down clearly, point by point, so you can choose the right tool and cook with confidence. Shape of sides. A frying pan, often called a skillet, has sloped, flared sides. Those sides are intentionally angled to expose more surface area to air, which encourages steam to escape and makes flipping food easy. By contrast, a sauté pan has straight, vertical sides. This boxier shape corrals ingredients, keeps liquids contained, and reduces splatter. In practice, sloped sides favor quick tosses and effortless sliding of a spatula under delicate foods, while straight sides favor stirring, simmering, and keeping everything neatly inside the pan. The profile you choose will influence both how you move your food and how the heat, steam, and splatter behave during cooking. Depth and volume. Sauté pans are deeper than frying pans of the same diameter. That extra depth translates to more volume, great for dishes with sauces, broths, and reductions. If you plan to deglaze with wine and simmer a pan sauce, or if you want to shallow fry cutlets without oil climbing over the rim, the sauté pan's depth keeps things under control. Frying pans are shallower by design, optimized for speed and easy handling. The shallower walls help you manage quick cook items where you don't want excess moisture pooling and steaming your food. Cooking surface for the same rim diameter. Here's a subtle but important point. For a given rim diameter, say 10 inches, the sauté pan typically offers a larger flat cooking surface than a frying pan. Because the sauté pan's sides go straight up, more of the pan's footprint is truly flat and usable. In a frying pan, the sloped sides cut into the flat base. If you routinely cook multiple chicken thighs, sear large steaks, or brown batches of mushrooms, the sauté pan's generous flat base gives you more browning real estate. That extra surface area can mean fewer crowded pans and better Maillard reaction results. Lids and fitting. Sauté pans usually come with a tight-fitting lid as standard. Frying pans often don't, or you'll buy the lid separately. That lid isn't just a nice-to-have. It transforms the sauté pan into a shallow braiser, allowing you to trap steam, tenderize tougher cuts, and finish dishes gently without drying them out. With a frying pan, you can certainly use a universal lid, but it's rarely designed as part of the package. If you cook recipes that shift from sear to simmer, think chicken thighs finished in a lemony pan sauce, the sauté pan's lid is a daily asset. Best for liquids. Because of their height and straight walls, sauté pans excel when liquids are involved. They're fantastic for shallow braising, reducing sauces without sloshing over the sides, poaching, and shallow frying. The walls contain splatter, while the lid lets you control moisture loss precisely. If you often make curries, saucy pastas, or reduce stock into a glossy glaze, you'll appreciate how the sauté pan keeps the mess contained and the flavors concentrated without constant cleanup. Best for dry heat, quick cooking. Frying pans shine under high dry heat. Their sloped sides encourage evaporation, which helps food brown rather than steam. Eggs, thin cutlets, pancakes, grilled cheeses, smashed burgers, and quick sautéed vegetables develop crisp, caramelized edges more reliably in a frying pan. The design helps you maneuver a spatula smoothly and flip foods with a flick of the wrist. If your cooking style leans toward fast and hot, a frying pan keeps you in the zone. Evaporation and crisping. Steam is the enemy of crispness. The frying pan's open, flared shape is practically engineered to vent steam quickly, so moisture doesn't linger around your food. That's why mushrooms brown instead of shedding water and stewing. See inversely, the sauté pan's walls trap more steam. This is great when you want tenderness and moisture retention, less so when you're chasing shatteringly crisp textures. For crispy skin on fish or chicken, reach for the frying pan. For tender, saucy vegetables or meat that benefits from a covered rest, go for the sauté pan. Tossing and access. The ergonomic advantage of a frying pan is real. Sloped sides make it easy to slide a spatula beneath pancakes or toss green beans with a quick wrist motion. The curve gives you continuous, friendly access to the food. A sauté pan invites a different style, more stirring than flipping, because those straight walls can block a spatula from gliding under delicate items. It's not that you can't flip in a sauté pan, it's just less fluid. If your style involves frequent tosses and flips, you'll feel more at home with a frying pan. Edge splatter control. If you hate cleaning stovetop splatter, the sauté pan will be your friend. Its high, straight sides catch oil dots and sauce spatters that would otherwise escape a frying pan's flared rim. That said, the same openness that allows a frying pan to splatter is what helps it crisp. You can mitigate mess with a splatter screen on a frying pan, but if you're shallow frying or reducing a sauce that likes to bubble enthusiastically, the sauté pan makes cleanup much simpler. Which one should you buy first? If you cook mostly quick meals, eggs, cutlets, a few sautéed vegetables, and you crave crisp edges, buy a frying pan first. A 10 or 12-inch size covers most needs. If you cook saucy dishes, shallow braises, batch veggies, or one-pan dinners that move from sear to simmer to serve, start with a 3 to 4 quart sauté pan with a lid. Many kitchens ultimately benefit from having both, the frying pan for fast browning and the sauté pan for capacity and controlled moisture.